As Uganda aims at attaining middle-income status on the basis of full utilization of resources, one of the key production factors, land, remains a constant. Land utilization in urban and peri-urban areas has over time become a concern in light of urbanization, population growth and utilization policy. However, urbanization has been checked partly because of underutilization of land resources in cities and towns, a response to numerous factors among which idle land and speculation counts. In regard to land speculation, individuals and companies have resorted to capital gains investment, buying land and reserving it for future sale at lucrative prices, ultimately locking up valuable land that would have been used for development.
All land that is in the city should be developed. And if you want an organized environment in a city, people who keep land for a long time that are not developing it should either have a plan for it and should have timelines for it, or else should be able to sell it to someone who is able to develop it. Otherwise, what you get is a confused city, whereby you have pieces of land empty, others are built, others are not. So when we are looking at organized environment, smart cities, nice environment of living in, actually even helping to stop insecurity within some locations which are populated.
Idle land has had a significant impact on urbanization and development, barely subjected to property tax and thus a potential source of lost revenue. As of 2018, Kampala's unimproved land amounted to about 10%, translating into about 1.8 billion shillings, figures that have changed over time with the fast growth trend of industrialization and settlement. With so many factors influencing land acquisition and business models, many stakeholders feel different about the trend.
Others have bought these pieces of land as an investment. And if they are going to sell, then the government is going to get value when the people have to transfer this land, and there is a tax already on that. So if it is a business, land for business, then the government is assured of taxes when they are transacting transfer forms.
And you know that if you look at our country and the future, those who own land will be the ones who determine. They will be the property masters. They will be the people who decide for these countries.
Despite several attempts to address this trend, among which taxation of unused land was considered, no definitive solution has been achieved since many factors underlie the various causes of failed utilization.
So if you have a piece of land and the people are there, either it can be turned into a washing bay, it can be turned into a small park where people can rest, it can be turned into a place where people can do events in terms of weddings or gardens or anything. Land is always possible to use, as long as within that area there is enough population that actually can take the services that are offered in that land. Now, what we see most of the time is people want to do the big things. So you have a piece of land in a good location, but you're waiting to put that huge commercial building of 20-story building at that point. But you don't, in the meantime, use that land for any purpose. In my view, if you have a piece of land that is within a location, that where people can actually use it for any purpose, in the meantime, instead of leaving it completely empty, let there be an economic activity that actually brings some cash flow.
Despite the push for taxation of vacant land as a measure to speed up utilization in cities, budding with urbanization and industrialization, there is still latency on that, basing on factors such as ownership, property rating, among others. Bronia Katusiime, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.